Hey guys, it's Josh. Just wanted to get another video in here real quick before the holiday season hits. And wanted to talk to you guys about trying out gear for yourself. And the main motivation for this is that I've been through a bunch of gear lately. I don't know if you can see, if you look closely in this room here, you can see boxes stacked almost to the ceiling. And I went through a phase like probably a lot of you guys have as well, where you read a lot on forums, you watch a lot of videos such as this one, a lot of pro audio channels, listen to podcasts, whatever, trying to get feedback on different pieces of gear that we're interested in. And what I've finally come to the conclusion of is that for the most part, that doesn't matter, which sounds funny coming from a guy that tries to, put information out there. It matters to a certain extent, but it can only get you so far. And what I mean by that is that it can give you a general idea, like if you listen to a microphone shootout or a compressor shootout, but you really don't know until you get this gear in your studio, hear it on your voice or the artist that you work with, your guitar, the way that you mix. And one of the things that got me thinking on this is having a mix with the master subscription. And you'll watch Chris Lord-Alge and even his brother Tom Lord-Alge. They do things differently. Then you go check out Michael Brower. He's got a completely different setup. Almost all of these guys have different lead vocal chains. They have different master bus chains. And what it makes you realize is that they found what works for them in their room and their style that they like to mix and work. And so you could take Michael Brower's two bus chain, and the way that you mix might not be that conducive to that setup. Or you could take two of the top guys. Let's take Chris Lord-Alge, put him on Michael Brower's setup, or take Michael Brower and put him on Chris's setup. They're going to come out with an amazing mix because they're, the top of our field, but it may not be the easiest way that they've found for them to work, because the way that CLA mixes drums might determine what's going on his two bus, and the way that Michael Brower mixes drums, reacts to that, because they're doing the top down mixing that Steven talked about in the last video. So anyway, I would just really encourage you to get some of this gear in your own studio and check it out, because you could even hear a mic that's like the best sound you've ever heard, and then you personally sing into it and it's just the wrong fit. I mean, it could be a vintage U47 or a 251 or something that costs more than your car, but it's just not the right fit for your voice, and you're not going to know until you get it in your space. So check out Sweetwater, Vintage King, Front End Audio, some of these places that have 30-day return policies or whatever it is. And you're not taking advantage of that or trying to manipulate the return policy, but it does give you a chance to get some different pieces of gear in and hear it in your own space until you find what works for you. So anyway, yes, you can save a little bit of money on the used market on reverb.com or eBay or something, but it might be worth buying new from some of these places so that you've got the time to get it in your studio and really try it out. And I think it's going to make a difference for you. It'll help you go through some gear quicker than buying used and then having to resell and buying used and resell until you find the right fit. So anyway, hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I imagine we'll probably take next week off. Steven and I are actually going to be in the same town for a little bit, get to hang out, spend some time with family. So I hope you guys have an awesome time off. I hope you get some rest, some time with your loved ones. We appreciate you guys so much. Hope you have a happy Christmas, happy New Year, happy holidays. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. We'll see you next time.